So in this video, I want to share a bit of a secret perhaps in the wellness space that's not shared enough, but it's something I really firmly believe in. And in sharing this video, I wanted to think to myself, what could be the greatest gift that you could give somebody at the start of the year as they're hoping to pursue a better self? And one thing I'm conscious of in sharing this video is perhaps all too many times we as individuals look to others to guide us and look to online gurus, experts, consultants to advise us and to help us in terms of where we are and in getting to where we want to be. And what I want to share is something I wholeheartedly believe in, and I think it's like almost a secret in the coaching and consultancy space that's not shared enough. And it's very simple, but it is that there is no better coach to you than yourself, and there's no better consultant to yourself than yourself. You just have to wake up that inner problem solving, that inner leader, that inner innovator. And once you learn to do that, it will be very hard for others to advise you better than you can advise yourself. For somebody to present better answers to your problems than you can find and know you can find deep inside yourself. So there's a simple tool, and I say a tool, but I mean it as more of a practice. There is a simple exercise that I do daily. The same way if somebody wants to go get big, they will go to the gym and train. If they want to get fit, they'll exercise a routine. If someone wants to start looking after themselves, diet-wise, whatever, we start these practices that develop our skills and our understanding and our grasp. And very soon we become much more tuned in to solving whatever problem it is that we have for ourselves. But the overall grandest one in this space is, what I believe is the overall kind of grandest one in this space is an exercise I do daily for approximately 25-30 minutes. And it is that I get a blank sheet of paper and a pen, and I ask myself, what's on my mind? And I start to write out whatever's on my mind. And it's a very interesting thing, simply for whatever might be rolling around your head, just writing it out. Sometimes that exercise in itself is enough to let it go and to stop it from spinning around in your head. Other times a problem might come up and you might say, okay, well, what is this problem? And you might write it out. And then when it's there, it's like, okay, well, why is it a problem? And you might write those things out. You might go, okay, well, what might be a solution? And you write those out. How could I achieve these solutions? You might write them out. What do I have to do to establish this? You might write that out. Long story short, what this is it's an exercise of inquiry, self-inquiry. And it's a exercise of developing our thoughts around an issue, or something that is on top of us, or something that we're looking to do or to achieve. But the exercise of giving ourselves a set amount of time each day to process those thoughts is huge. And as I said, even that, just giving yourself the time and just writing them out can oftentimes deburden you or take them off your shoulders and away from you. But then the exercise of actually exploring the thoughts around it, exploring the ideas, the solutions, the way, has an interesting way of developing our ability to do that more in the future, to do it quicker, to do it better, to do it more effectively. And it is so simple, but so effective. And I really believe that the best tools are the most simple tools. And so I wanted to share this with you because, as I said, if somebody was asking me what is the most useful personal growth, personal development tool that you've applied or that you've learned in your life to date, I would be like, that's it. It's real simple, pen and paper, and explore my thoughts and explore the ideas around the thoughts, the solutions around the thoughts, the way forward around the thoughts, and what comes from that, and the progress I make in being able to do that. It, for me, is absolutely cutting edge, and for me wakes up that inner problem solving, coaching, consulting leader that I think we all aspire to and want in ourselves. And so my challenge to anybody in terms of watching this video will be to do that, perhaps, a year might be intimidating. Do it for a week, a month, a week. Even just do it now and see how it works for you. And for me, when I did it first for a week, and I remember looking back after a week and going, wow, this is so simple. This makes sense. Why haven't I been doing this before? When I did it after a month, when I reflected back after a month, it just blew my mind. And so for yourself now and watching on, I would challenge you to try this for, even if it's just today, or if it's a week, or if it's a month, or if it's a year, do it. Let me know how it progresses for you. My gut instinct, my heart tells me it will be the simplest, most effective tool you've ever applied to yourself. And I just wish you the absolute best with it.